Hey guys, this is a pretty fun match against Chico from YouTube, and yeah, he leads off with Butterfree. I lead off with Fortress. I saw the incoming Sleep Powder, so I switched into Quagsire. That wasn't a Sleep Talk Quagsire, but I just wanted to get my Stealth Rocks up before anything. I hate going into a battle without Stealth Rock because well, whatever. I set up Stealth Rocks. I switched back. Well, first I switched back to Fortress. Set up my Stealth Rocks as Bug Buzz, and he switches into Claydol. And I knew it had. I knew it was one of those Rapid Spin Stealth Rock Claydol, so I switched into Gengar just to in case he did wanted to Rapid Spin my rocks away. So yeah, I Shadow Ball knowing it would be super effective damage against Claydol, but I knew he would switch, but I didn't want to over predict at this point. So yeah, he switches into Vaporeon. It handled the Shadow Ball like a pro, so I switched into Scizor, knowing I could take any Surf or whatever. Yeah, take any Surfs, and yeah, he switches into Heatran. I switched into Houndoom, predicting the obvious Flamethrower, Fire Blast, or whatever. And I knew he would have to switch, so I overheated. And it pretty much dented the Vaporeon pretty badly. And yeah, I Thunder Fang, but he protects. And right here, I made a really dumb move and pursued it, because I predicted him to switch into Claydol. I don't know why, but yeah. And I pursue, and it doesn't quite KO. And yeah, he surfs, and down goes my Houndoom. I switch into my Gengar just to, I guess, KO the Vaporeon. But he switches into, well, first he protects just to see what I'm locked into. And yeah, I use Shadow Ball, and he has Porygon 2. And since it's immune to Shadow Ball, I'm forced to switch. So I switched into Fortress just to, I guess, have time to Rapid Spin his Stealth Rocks away. And yeah, since this Fortress is pretty bulky, I could survive pretty much any, I guess, discharge from him. So yeah, Rapid Spin away. And I was predicting another discharge, so I went ahead and just switched into Quagsire, but instead he Ice Beams, I guess, predicting I would switch into a flying type, I don't know. Or even, I don't know. But, yeah, he Ice Beams. Since my Quagsire is pretty bulky in special defense, I handle it like a pro. And then we both switch out. I switch into Latias, he switches into Vaporeon. And right here, I mispredict, and Hidden Power Fire. Again, mispredict against the Vaporeon. And, yeah, it doesn't KO, and he gets a Wish Off, which I was pretty blown, I guess. And, yeah, I Thunderbolt just because I was just like, shit, I mispredicted again. And, yeah, Thunderbolt again. He, at this point, tries to stall, I guess, PP stall me with Protect and Wish, and yeah, he wishes. I continue to oh no, actually no, I switched out to Scizor, predicting the obvious Protect. And right here I think I just wanted to scare it off, but I think he switches into Heatran. No, Claydol, I guess, predicting a superpower or something. And yeah, Swords Dance. And since this guy, my Scizor, has enough speed, it reaches 180 with the EVs given, because it has 58 speed EVs. I think it's enough to outspeed the Claydol. So yeah, I KO it with the Bug Bite, which gets tech and stab calculations and whatnot. So yeah, he switches into Heatran. I expected the obvious fire blast, but I wasn't too sure what he was locking himself into, so I switched into Fortress just as death fodder, and I switched into Latias to scare him away, and he switches into Butterfree, and yeah, this is a Life Orb Latias, pretty good. Yeah, the Butterfree goes down. He switches into Vaporeon. I continue to Thunderbolt as he protected. Yeah, he lives off for like probably like 10 HP. I don't know. Yeah, I was pretty blown. At this point, I thought he would protect again just to PP stall me, but I don't know. And he switches into Lucario, which I knew he would extreme speed, but I wasn't, I didn't want to make any false prediction. I know I should have just went for Gengar, but I don't know. He could have probably crunched me or whatever as I switched out. Probably cost me the game, but whatever. Yeah, so I just let Latias die, and I switched into Gengar. Just to, at this point, I was pretty comfortable with just trying to sweep with Focus Blast, but unfortunately enough, right here I get a crit and Parahacks, and I was just like, crap, good game, I fucking lost. But yeah, I switched into Quagsire just to get this guy awake. This is like my last chance in this match. So yeah, I was trying to get this guy awake, but he continues to sleep. I think he sleeps for like 4 turns. And I was telling Chico that I was just like, you know what, this guy's gonna sleep for 4 turns. And yeah, continues to sleep. I'm just like, shit. Yeah, he continues to Ice Beam me. And yeah, Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Yeah, I sleep. At this point, I was just like, you know what? If I sleep for another 2 turns, I would be pretty pissed. And yeah, he Ice Beams. I wake up and right here I recover. And I knew he would Toxic. I knew Toxic. He had Toxic on this Porygon, so I switched into my Scizor just to, since I'm immune to the Toxic. So yeah, he discharges me instead of switching to Heatran or whatever. And I guess that was a safe play because he predicted I had a Break or something on this Scizor. But unfortunately, I don't. I have Roost, Bug Bite, and Bullet Punch. And yeah, he just continues to keep Porygon in, just as, I guess, Death Fodder, and to scout out my moves. But yeah, I continue to hit it with Bug Bite. I knew I should have just roosted there. I don't know. I don't know if it mattered. But he switches into Lucario, and I saw close combat coming because it was obvious. And yeah, he close combats me, and it KOs my Scizor. And at this point, I was just like, crap, I'm about to lose. So I switched into Quagsire, and right here, I really thought I would like get KO'd, but I don't. I live off like 19 HP. And I'm like, yes, thank you, Fortress, for throwing those freaking Stealth Rocks away. So yeah, I KO with Earthquake. At this point, this is where the match gets really like close. He Fire Blasts me. His Heatran is running Explosion, Grass, HP Grass, and Earth Power. And right here is just where it came down to it. He misses with Fire Blast. I land the Focus Blast. And yeah, good game, Chico. Pretty fun match. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, guys.